every day to be perfectionists. Nobody is perfect, but we strive every day to be the best that we can possibly be. Skill works extremely hard, but you can never take anything for granted. I think this fighter is more dangerous than Abner Mares.
This is not a Lamont Roach fight. A fighter can do everything in the gym, man.
Against Gervonta. Oh, of course. Man, Gervonta is a very aggressive fight. I've watched his tape.
At the Lamont Roach press conference, Floyd Mayweather issued a stern warning to Gervonta Tank Davis, telling him, "You're going to get hurt." Tensions rose as Mayweather cautioned Davis about potential dangers both in and out of the ring. Meanwhile, Floyd Schofield made it clear that no one is afraid of Tank Davis. He believes Davis should focus more on his actual opponents instead of spending time on Twitter and trying to please fans on social media. According to Schofield, despite all of his online antics, Tank still fails to win over fans.
And you know, why be on Twitter all the time and, you know, going back and forth with these guys when you got a job to do? You know, there's fighters out there who are on Twitter 24/7 and can't satisfy their own fan base. So I'm not going to end up like those fighters because, you know, my job is fighting first and making it out that ring safe. Then possibly after the fight, I can call, you know, names out, you know, after the fight. But, you know, being online all the time, that's not for me. It was never for me. I didn't even want an Instagram, but my dad was like, you got to create a fan base. So.
Wow. Young guy, and you don't even care about social media. I mean, that just goes to show how focused you are, obviously, on the end goal of what you want for your career. One of the things you talked about too is that you don't. Obviously, money's important. Don't get me wrong. Everybody needs to survive. You obviously want to make a better living for yourself, but legacy seems to be more on the forefront for you than just a paycheck.
Schofield also suggested Lamont Roach could pull off an unexpected knockout, shocking the boxing world. Though many see Roach as an underdog, Schofield believes he has the potential for a stunning upset. If Roach manages to stop Tank, it would be one of the biggest surprises in recent boxing history.
Someone else's fight as opposed to your own?
Me personally, no, because I don't know what Lamont Roach and his team are working on. I don't want to, you know, down the man because who knows, maybe he might shock the world. It's not on us to decide. I mean, boxing is a one-shot sport. Anything can happen. Nobody's invincible from getting knocked out. So, I mean, Tank better stay off Twitter. He better worry about his opponent. So, that's all I got to say. But in my opinion, Tank should win, but you never know.
Okay. All right. Floyd, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It was lovely meeting you. And hopefully we'll be able to catch up with you post-fight.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This matchup is viewed as a major money-making event. Lamont Roach competes at 130 obs, while Tank Davis fights at 135 obs. Despite the weight difference, the fight is expected to generate huge revenue. Fans are eager to see these top fighters face off, making it a highly lucrative event for all involved.
Like Floyd Money Mayweather, one of the greats, one of the legends, one of the GOATs said to himself, Sugar Tank Davis. So we know that Tank Davis loves to be painting his nails, wearing stilettos, wearing them purses. How many pay-per-view buys does this Roach Jr. coming up for 130? How many buys do you think this does, my brother?
I mean, 350 is what Tank and Frank did, and Frank wasn't a champion. Roach has been around. He lost to Jamel Herring. He came back from defeat to be a world champ. I think it'll do a good 450, 500.
I think it does maybe 175,000 pay-per-view buys if David Benavidez isn't a part of that crowd, because we know that the Ecuadorian guacamole in Arizona sun where Tuto is from. So they know that without David Benavidez, they can't bring that extra 150,000 pay-per-view buys. It looks like it's going to crash, like the stock market one day will crash.
Kenny Ellis believes the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight is gaining more respect from boxing fans. He acknowledges Roach's impressive amateur and professional career, calling him a skilled world champion. While Roach was once underrated, Ellis notes that fans are now recognizing his talent. He attributes Roach's lower visibility to a lack of self-promotion, explaining that if a fighter doesn't promote themselves, they won't get noticed. Despite his laid-back nature, Roach is proving he can truly fight.
this fight March 1st, I see Lamont working out a lot in the gym with his father, with a whole bunch of coaches up in Florida. Do you see a different Lamont Roach coming into this fight?
No, I don't. I tell people all the time, no offense, this is not a Lamont Roach, but a fighter can do everything in the gym, man. They can do their push-ups, they pull-ups, they can run 10 miles a day, they can eat their diet, they can change their diet, they can do everything right, but it have to be in your DNA to take pain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing and able to take the pain that come with this shit? That's for any fighter, you know?
Right.
And that's the difference in a lot of the fights. You gotta be willing to take the pain that come with it.
Mm. Now,
in the actual fight, not the training, in the actual fight.
In the actual fight, what's the difference between, you know, the pain inside the gym gearing up to the fight versus the lights and you know, being on Showtime?
No, the workout pain, muscle sore, fatigue, that's different, but
it prepares you for those lights.
That pain in the actual fight, man. When shit get rattled, your eggs get scrambled, your eyes get blurry, fucking mouth and nose get fucked up. You know, a little bit of everything. Body shots. You just gotta be willing to take the pain that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting your equilibrium shook every other round.
Gervonta Davis faces backlash, with some calling him a cherry picker, while others view the fight as underrated. Unexpected matchups often turn out better than supposed super fights. Johnny Ortiz defends Davis, stating he can't be blamed for fighting Lamont Roach, a champion. Ortiz questions whether Davis should just wait for bigger names, emphasizing that Roach is a champion, making the fight logical.
Gervonta Davis, catching a lot of backlash. You got people that are calling Tank a cherry picker, people that are saying it's a good fight, an underrated fight. I'm more of the latter. I think that it's always the fights that the fans really aren't asking for that are really the good fights. Because the fights that we consider super fights, oh man, this guy versus that guy is going to be the greatest fight ever. Them Jones is like whitewashers.
Because certain brands, when it comes to like bigger names, don't mean it's always the best fight when it comes to skill, and that's where I get where you coming from. But Lamont Roach, we know he don't got a big name. Good fighter. Champion 130. The thing is, when it comes to Lamont Roach, is why I say what people don't know, they be like taking cherry picking, but I always take cherry picking when literally he's supposed to be right now like the face of boxing right now, like most popular, especially Black American. And everybody's offers came up with reasons why he can't fight him, starting with Lomachenko. There was Rayo, De Los Santos hurt. They try to offer the WBO.
Dennis Berinchik?
Dennis Berinchik. They didn't hear it back, so it ain't like.
So wait, you're in the back rooms, right?
Yeah.
I see people giving you shit in the comments, but you're in the back rooms. Run off everybody who Team Tank hit up for a fight.
I just named the four for sure. Then Lomachenko.
Oh, just running back just in case they missed it.
Lomachenko, Berinchik, Rayo, De Los Santos, and Tio.
Mickey Bay admits he initially wanted Tank to face someone else, but understands the logic in fighting Lamont Roach, a champion with a strong record. He highlights Tank's global popularity, second only to Canelo, and recognizes the fight's business appeal, as both fighters are from the same area. They sees it as a smart move, balancing competition with financial sense. Whether in Vegas or their hometown, he believes it's a solid fight that makes sense both from a sporting and business perspective.
But at the same time, this one you can say, all right, I'll take that. Dude got a good record, he's a champion, they're from the same area. It make business sense. I think Tank, other than Canelo, Tank is probably maybe the most like fighter with people excited to see across the world. So we get them kind of perks. So you can't. That's what we're the question you just asked me about business, that's a business move. When we said what's the difference between business and, the business side of boxing. Yeah. He giving us something where it's like, all right, it's a good fight, but it make business sense because they both from the same town. I ain't sure if they gonna, wherever they do it, it's gonna make sense, whether it's Vegas or their hometown. But I like it. It's a good fight.
How does that fight play out?
I see Tank by SHOCKS, man. It's his time right now, man. It's gonna take, somebody like a Shakur. I would have liked to see him with Lomachenko, but Loma, I guess Loma didn't want that fight. So it's gonna take somebody real crafty to go them 12 rounds with Tank, because Tank is real. He on fire right now.
Many consider both Lance Roach and Gervonta Davis elite fighters, making it tough to pick a winner. Roach is not only confident in his ability to win, but also plans to challenge Davis to a rematch afterward. His determination and belief in his skills add an extra layer of intensity to this already fierce rivalry.
Against Gervonta.
Oh, of course.
Now, Gervonta is a very aggressive fight. I've watched his tape, I've watched yours. I have no particular pick because I think you are as skilled. I know Gervonta is definitely skilled and a beast. My question really is, if you win this fight, who do you fight next? Because I would imagine that if you got permission to go up, nobody else in the other weight classes would be of interest to you. Where do you go next?
See, that's what now we're getting something. I'll fight him again.
You would do a rematch? And does that make the purse bigger?
I mean, obviously there's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight Rayo. Because I asked them to fight Rayo before taking him, before we would propose this fight.
Yes.
I did ask to fight the 40-pound champ. Before this,
you were prepared for that.
Lance Roach has made it clear that his fight against Gervonta Davis isn't about money. He sees Davis as an easy opponent, calling him nothing more than a piece of cake. Roach emphasizes that he is the true champion at 130 obs, while Davis fights at 135 obs, believing the weight difference won't matter when they step into the ring.
30 people, knocked out, 28 of them, right? What makes you different?
You probably can't answer that question. But it's the skill, the will. I got the whole package. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not sitting there waiting to get hit. I know nobody, especially with somebody that's with big power punch. That's evident. I got too much. I'm not saying he don't, but I can't. If anything, I'm trying to flip it around. I'm trying to make it flip the narrative.
Shakur Stevenson has expressed strong interest in facing Gervonta Davis, believing it would be one of the biggest fights in boxing today. Stevenson is confident that the matchup would draw massive attention from both fans and media, making it a highly anticipated blockbuster event.
Me and Tank, it's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens. I can see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
I can see it happening. I don't think I think Tank will sign that contract.
Dang.
And I'm going to sign a contract too, so it's
you gonna get it on.
Yeah.
He almost hit you. Pass me that. Oh. You know which champion I'm going. I go that way for a reason. Who's the girl recording? Who's the recording?
Tank Davis has made it clear that he seeks thrilling fights, believing his matchup with Lance Roach has the potential for the excitement he craves. In contrast, Davis has stated that a fight against Shakur Stevenson wouldn't provide the same kind of action-packed showdown.
I'm about to show y'all something, and I want y'all to pay close attention.
Tank's telling y'all he don't want to chase him around. Y'all want to see Tank knock people out. You don't want to see him chase somebody around the whole fight, because what happened when Shakur do it, when somebody chasing him around? It's boring. What's next for Tank? If anything, it's going to be Keyshawn out of them two. Keyshawn is more entertaining. Keyshawn going to stand there and throw the punches. You can look into Shakur eyes when I show y'all this, when Terrence Crawford say, look, he up next, and how he turned his head like he don't even believe in himself no more. Like, check it out, man.
What have he done in the sport? He hasn't done nothing.
You don't think he's done any of the guys
is looking more better than him. Than Keyshawn.
He's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right.
You or Keyshawn's gonna get tanked, so the walls are closing in.
It's gonna be him though.
It makes sense.
Again, Shakur's not countering. He's again.
During an intense exchange, Gervonta Davis warned Lamont Roach not to involve his family in their rivalry. Roach had previously mentioned that his entire family, based in Washington, D.C., is deeply supportive of his boxing career. Davis, however, made it clear that family should remain out of their trash talk.
My whole family's from D.C. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
Don't
bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's his name? He was shaking on the
props.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On
Hey,
my kids, he was
never.
shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching it.
Gotta be. Hey.
Somebody
That's
lying.
good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank,
name is somebody.
In a bold move, Gervonta Davis has placed a staggering $100 billion bet with Lamont Roach's team. This bet is more than just a financial gamble. It's Tank's way of asserting his confidence. Davis is making a statement, firmly believing he will dominate and easily defeat Roach in their upcoming bout.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet. It's a bet.
Alright, cuz. Yeah, cuz.
That's how you feeling better now. That's how you feeling better.
Yeah. Somebody that got him out his bag.
Lamont, what's going down March 1st? Prediction. How does it play out at Barclays Center here?
You saying 100K?
Come on. Hey, fool. Hold on. He with me, so that he wasn't gonna say nothing. He wasn't gonna say no number with no K.
Y'all want to bet 100? Right.
At a press conference, Gervonta Davis spoke about how his opponents change once they step into the ring with him. He explained that many fighters talk tough before the fight, but when they face him, they quickly realize the difference in skill and power. Tank believes this will also be true for Lamont Roach.
When the people who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna beat his ass.
He can't
y'all
do
talk.
shit.
For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a f*** y'all was
All that
quiet, y'all
demons and
if
all
y'all was
that.
loud.
They got
Y'all
the whole
was
hood
talking
over
about
there. Like, twist it up. I don't give a f***
I
none
can
of
do
that.
whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f*** them up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
For y'all,
gonna get f***ed with. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down, bro.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you.
Stephen Espinosa addressed questions about Gervonta Davis facing Lamont Roach on March 1st in New York. He acknowledged Roach's high boxing IQ and strong skills, but understood why fans question the matchup. Espinosa explained that with elite fighters like Davis and Canelo, expectations are always high. He revealed that early discussions for a Shakur-Stevenson fight didn't progress due to concerns about long-term commitment. While Tank has fought at 140 ULPs, Espinosa believes 135 ounces is his best weight. Despite criticism, he suggests this fight makes sense for now, with potential for bigger opportunities in the future.
Versus Lamont Roach, right? March 1st, we're gonna get this fight here in New York. There are a lot of questions of why Lamont Roach, right? Let's not discredit him. He's a great fighter, great chin, high IQ. But why Lamont Roach? That's the questions that all the fans are asking at the beginning.
Look, I think the reality is, I think those are fair questions. I mean, look, when you have fighters the caliber of Tank, of Canelo, the bar is always high. When you continue to perform well against high-level opposition, people expect a lot from you. There were preliminary discussions about the Shakur fight, early on, like back early, for 2024 before this was scheduled. Didn't get very far for reasons I won't go into. But
come on.
I just think there were, I'm not sure that the time was right. I think, what Shakur was looking for was something different than, he was looking for more of a long-term commitment other than just doing one fight, and so he's got his deal, he's getting busy, he's got a fight scheduled, and, maybe we'll pick up and do something there. But aside from that, I mean, to be candid, those are the big names at 135. I know Tank has gone up to 140, and he would on occasion. He hasn't looked the best there. Overall, I think 135 is his best weight.
Lamont Roach is widely regarded as the best fighter in his division. Unlike fighters like Frank Martin, Roach has already held a championship title. In his prime, he showcases elite skills with experience and talent that make him a serious threat to Gervonta Davis. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more.